Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this lecture we'll be solving exam oriented questions for the CUET entrance examination accountancy. Before we start with the lecture, let me introduce myself first. My name is Rahul Sharma and I am a CA aspirant pursuing CA from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and I was the 7th rank holder in the state HSLC examination 2016 from Mizoram board, and I have 3 years of practical knowledge in the field of finance and accounting. So in this lecture we will basically discuss the important MCQs for your entrance examination, and trust me students, this lecture will be very helpful for you because I will take up questions which the kind of questions which you will see in the exams. Okay, so in the exams you will get 50 questions, out of which 40 questions need to be attempted. Okay, now this is your syllabus. If you don't have the syllabus, you can take the screenshot. Unit 1, accounting for non-profit organization. Unit 2, accounting for partnership, reconstruction of partnership. Unit 3, unit 4, dissolution of partnership. Okay, and we will, in this lecture we'll basically talk about unit 2. Okay, unit 2, I will take up unit 2 first, then unit 3, unit 4, then I will come to unit 1. Okay, these are the important parts, and then after that we will discuss unit 5, then we will discuss unit 6 and so on. Okay, so without wasting further time, let's move to our questions. So this is the questions, okay, which I have taken from different sources, and these are all exam oriented questions. Okay, so let's begin with unit number 2, accounting for partnership. Okay, so the first topic in unit 2 will be your partnership deed. Okay, I have make a dedicated video, I have a dedicated lecture where I have discussed in details, okay, partnership deed, how it is actually what is the function, what is the purpose of partnership deed, and how it is used in actual life. I have discussed that in detail. Okay, you can go to my videos and you can check out the video. Okay, or I will give the link in the description. Okay, so basically let me give a brief introduction on what is partnership deed. Okay, so see, what is a partnership deed? Partnership deed, okay, partnership deed is a very important document. Okay, it is an important document, okay, which governs the rights and responsibility of a partner in a partnership firm. Okay, so now I will not discuss everything in detail. Okay, I will just discuss the important parts for your exams, for your exam point of view. Okay, so now the type of question which you will get is from the partnership deed is, what if the partnership deed is silent? Okay, what will be the case? How will we treat the items when partnership deed is silent? Okay, so let's note some important points, then we'll move to the questions. Okay, so if partnership deed, I'll write P deed. Okay, for partnership deed, if partnership deed is silent, okay, share profits equally. I hope you all know this, that if partnership deed is silent, the partners, if there are two partners A and B, okay, and if the partnership deed is silent regarding the profit sharing ratio, so they will share the profits equally. Okay, second point is, if partnership deed is silent, no interest on capital and drawings. Okay, so if the partnership deed is silent, if nothing is mentioned in the agreement, partnership deed, partners will not get any interest on capital. Okay, and they will not be charged any interest on drawings. The third point is, if partnership deed is silent, no salary, remuneration, commission to partners. Okay, to partners. So the partner will not get any salary, remuneration or commission if the partnership deed is silent. Now what do I mean by partnership deed is silent? If nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed. Okay, and the fourth and the most important point, okay, where students used to be confused, if partnership deed is silent, okay, interest on partners loan will be 6% per annum. Okay, if nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed, so partners will be entitled to a interest of 6%. Okay, and if 10% is mentioned in the partnership deed, okay, in the partnership deed. Can the partnership firm give 10% interest on the loan? Yes, they can do that. Okay, provided this should be mentioned in the partnership deed. If nothing is mentioned, they will get 6% per annum. Okay, and interest on loan, partner's loan, will be an item of P&L account. Okay, profit and loss account. It is not an item of P&L appropriation account. Okay, it is not an item of P&L appropriation account. It is an item of profit and loss account. Okay, I have discussed in detail in the lecture, okay, which you will find in my videos. Okay, you can go and check it out from there. Now I hope this 4 points is clear to you. Now you have to remember these 4 points. These 4 points should be in your mind. Okay, if you want, you can note this down. Okay, according to these points, now we will solve the questions. Okay, so let's come to our first question. Okay, basically you will get MCQs. Okay, so for example, any question, there is one question. Okay, there is one question, you will get, there will be question written. Okay, then you will get 4 options, A, B, C, D. Okay, from these 4 options you will have to select the right option. Okay, but the way I will solve is different. Okay, I will not give options for every questions. Okay, there, like say for example this question number 2C, there is options, right? So in where options are required, I will give options in the questions. When not, we will solve it as a filling the blanks. Okay, so let's get started with question number 1. See what's the question saying. In the absence of partnership deed, okay, profits of the firm is divided among the partners. Okay, what will be the answer? Equally. Okay, see, I have discussed here. So these 4 points, you have to remember this 4 point. Okay, see, equally. Okay, they will share profits equally. Now come to question number 2. Now what you will have to do is you just copy the answers. Okay, question number 1 equally. You just copy the answers this way, and the questions, you don't have to focus on the questions. You just see the screen and you just focus on the video. Okay, you just focus on the lecture. This is my number 7005 721165. Okay, you can DM me. Okay, you DM me, you direct message me, and you ask for the PDF. Okay, PDF of these questions. I will give you this. I will send you this questions in the WhatsApp. Okay, now see, I have literally spent a lot of time preparing these questions. Okay, but this is for you guys, for you students. Okay, so I'm willing to share these questions with you. You just message me and you ask for the questions. As of now, you just focus on the lecture. Okay, now for those students whose concepts are not that clear, I have dedicated videos on certain topics. Okay, say for example, interest on capital, interest on drawings, fixed and fluctuating capital, P&L appropriation account. So I have made a dedicated video on those topics. Okay, I will give the link of those videos in the description. Okay, you can go to the description, you can click the link, and the link will directly take you to the video. Okay, so for those students who don't know how to get the link from the description, I will show you. Okay, so you go to YouTube. Okay, this is a video. Okay, you can see the title, description meaning in Hindi. More is written here. Okay, you click the more, and for me it is in the right side. Okay, because I'm recording this in a tablet. For you it will be below. Okay, you will see here. If you are watching this lecture in your phones, it will be below here. Now you can see this about the video. Okay, description meaning in Hindi, there is title given. Now you come down, about this video is written here, and more is written here, right? So you go to the more, so you can see the links, right? Description meaning in Hindi, daily use English words. Okay, suffer English classes. So if you click on this, say for example suffer English classes, it will take you to the video. Okay, so this is how you can check the link from the video. Okay, from the description, and you enjoy the lecture. Okay, you watch the video, you will get conceptual clarity. Okay, now let me tell you frankly. Okay, I have not given this exam, CUET. I have not given this exam. Okay, I was I gave direct university exams, but those students, okay, whose concepts are clear, okay, let me tell you, those students whose concepts are clear, you will not face a single problem in the exams. Why? Because see, this is MCQ type. Okay, multiple choice questions will be there, and the question will not ask you to prepare evaluation account, balance sheet, or profit and loss account. Okay, there will be no step marking. Okay, so if you select the wrong answer, your marks will be gone. Okay, so questions will be designed on to check the conceptual clarity, whether the student has a conceptual clarity or not. Okay, so you watch this video properly, and if you have any problem, you write in the comment section, and if you want, I will make a video again for that particular topic. Okay, I hope you will enjoy the lecture. So continue with the lecture. Okay. Features of the partnership firm is to form a illegal business. Is this a feature of partnership firm? No. Okay, no one is allowed to do illegal business. Okay, no one is allowed to do illegal business. Okay, and B point, to allow citizens of enemy countries to be partner. Okay, can we allow enemy countries citizen to be our partner? No, we will not allow. Okay, to allow more than 1000 partners. To allow more than 1000 partner, will we allow more than 1000 partner? No. Okay, so whatever left, what is the point left? To share profits and losses in agreed ratio. Okay, so this will be our right answer. This will be our right answer. Okay, so let's come to question number 3. Rate of interest on loan given by Sanjeev will be, now what is the option? 8% per annum, nil, 10% per annum, 6% per annum. Okay, see, I have told you, if nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed, okay, what will be the interest? 6%. Okay, so the right answer is 6%. Okay, we are done with question number 3. Now come to question number 4. M and S are partners. M and S are partners in a firm. Okay, state whether the claim is valid if the partnership agreement is silent in the following matters. Okay, you will not get this type of question, valid or invalid. Okay, you will get MCQ, multiple choice, but these are the types of questions which you will get. Okay, so let's see whether the following points is valid or not. Okay, what is the question? If the partnership deed is silent. See, if the partnership deed is silent. Okay, now M is an active partner. M is an active partner. He wants a salary of rupees 20,000 per year. Okay, is this point valid? Not valid. The answer will be not valid, because in the absence of partnership agreement, partners are not entitled to any salaries. Okay, now B point, S had advanced a loan to a firm. Okay, he claimed interest at the rate 10% per annum. Is this valid? No, this is not valid. Why? Because in the absence of partnership agreement, in the absence of partnership deed, okay, in the absence of partnership deed, partners will be entitled to a interest of 6% per annum. See, the question is mentioned 10%, so this is not valid. Okay, now come to point number C. M had contributed rupees 10,000 and S rupees 25,000 as capital. Okay, M wants that the profits be shared equally. Okay, M wants that the profit be shared equally. See, now the partnership deed is silent. Okay, now irrespective of the amount of capital, okay, M had contributed 10,000, okay, and S had contributed 25,000. Okay, now M wants to share the profits equally. Is this point valid? Yes, it is valid. Okay, so in the absence of partnership deed, all the partners will share profits equally. Okay, now come to D. S wants interest on capital at the rate 6%. S wants interest on capital at the rate 6%. Okay, and the partnership deed is silent. Is this valid? No, this is not valid. Okay, so we know that if the partnership deed is silent, okay, they will not get any interest on capital. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. If you want, you can copy. Okay, wait, see, this question number 1 to 3. Okay, take the screenshot and you can copy it in the book later on. Okay, and this is question number 4. Okay, you can take the screenshot and you can note it down later on. Now after every question I will stop, okay, for 3 or 4 seconds, and you can take the screenshot. Okay, now question number 5. Come to question number 5. Point out whether the following statements are true or false. Again, you will not get this type of questions, true or false and all. Okay, you will get MCQ, but it's always better, right, to solve some important questions differently. Okay, so what is point number 1? Interest on partners loan is always allowed. Interest on partners loan is always allowed. Is this true? Yes, it is true. Okay, if the partnership deed is silent, they will get at the rate 6%, and if the partnership deed has mentioned any rate, they will get that. Okay, so in the absence of partnership deed, be it any case, okay, partners are entitled to interest on loan. Okay, partners are entitled to interest on loan. Now come to point number 2. Interest on partners capital is always allowed. Is this true? No, this is false. Okay, if the partnership deed is silent, partners will not get any interest on capital. Come to point number 3. In the absence of profit sharing ratio, okay, loss is shared in the capital ratio. Is this true? No, this is false. Okay, in the absence of profit sharing ratio, which means if the partnership deed is silent, profits will be shared equally. Okay, the correct answer is equally. Now come to question number 4. Point number 4. It is compulsory to have a partnership agreement in written. Okay, is it compulsory to have a partnership agreement in written? No, false. Okay, false. It is not compulsory. It is not compulsory. Okay, it is not compulsory, but in real life maximum partnership firms will have a written agreement. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you, so you can take the screenshot now of question number 5. Okay, so now let's move to question number 6. Partners are not entitled to dash in the absence of partnership agreement. Okay, partners are not entitled to dash in the absence of agreement. Okay, what are they not entitled to? They are not entitled to salaries. We know this, right? They are not entitled to salaries if the partnership deed is silent. Interest on capital, fees and commission. Okay, so what will be the answer? All of the above. Okay, partners are not entitled to all of the above in the absence of partnership agreement. Okay, so we are done with question number 6. Now come to question number 7. You'll get this type of questions. Okay, this is from previous years. So now what is question number saying? Match list 1 with list 2. Match list 1 and list 2. Okay, so we have to basically match the list, okay, from 1 and 2. Now see what will be the answer. Interest on loan, you have to see, this is the first A. Okay, interest on loan. Now you have to select the options in these 4 options. Okay, what will be the correct option you have to select from here. Okay, so interest on loan will it be equal? No. Will not be charged? No, it is not correct, right? At the rate 6%, yes, this is the correct answer. Okay, and the 4th one is will not be allowed or provided. Interest on loan will always be provided, right, irrespective of the fact that partnership deed is there or not. Okay, now interest on drawings. Okay, this basically, okay, the question is silent. Okay, see, the question simply is saying match list 1 and list 2. Okay, the question is not saying anything regarding the partnership deed, is it silent or not. Okay, but we are solving partnership deed. Okay, the topic is partnership deed, so we will take the concept. Okay, we'll remember the concept of partnership deed and solve these questions. Okay, so now what is B? Interest on drawings equal? No, it cannot be correct, right? Will not be charged, will not be allowed or provided. Okay, so the right answer will be will not be allowed or provided. Okay, now come to salary. See, salary will be, sorry, the right answer should be will not be charged. Okay, and what will be salary? Will not be allowed or provided. Profit sharing ratio will be equal. Okay, so this is the correct answer for question number 7. Now see, how will you get the options? Okay, in your question, this will be the question. Okay, this will be the question, and you will get options like this. Okay, select among A, B, C, D. Okay, so for example, they will say A, they will say like this. Okay, A3, B2, A3, B2, then C4, D1. Okay, so you will get options like this. Okay, so you have to select among the correct options. Okay, so now let's move to question number 8. Sorry, see, this was all regarding the partnership deed. Okay, this is all you will get from partnership deed topic, not more than this. You will not get any questions apart from this. Okay, so now let's come to P&L appropriation account. Again, I have discussed this P&L appropriation account in detail, okay, in my videos. You can go and check that out. Okay, but let me give you a brief summary of P&L appropriation account. Okay, so before that, let's try to understand what is profit and loss account. Okay, we all prepare profit and loss account, right? In our 11th also we used to prepare P&L account. Now this, what will be the P&L account rule? Debit all expenses. We will debit all the expenses and we will credit all income and gain, right? Or losses, credit all income or gains. Okay, so you will have your gross profit here. Okay, you will have your gross profit here. Now you will have all the expenses here, right? To salaries, the salary will be to employees. Okay, employees. To, say for example, you have paid rent. To, you have paid electricity bills, you have paid water bills. Okay, you have some office expenses. So after providing all these expenses, what will you get? The final amount you will get is to net profit. Okay, to net profit. Now see, this net profit Okay, now this net profit in case of partnership firm will be transferred to where? Profit and loss appropriation account. It will be transferred to P&L appropriation account, okay, by P&L net profit. Okay, now why do we prepare P&L appropriation account? Why do we call it P&L appropriation account? See, why do we call it P&L appropriation account? Simply because this account will deal with items related to partners. Okay, this will be related, these items, only items related to partners will be dealt with in the P&L appropriation account. Okay, but will not include interest on partners loan. Okay, interest on partner loan is an item of profit and loss account. Okay, it is not an item of P&L appropriation account. Now see, this is debit side, this is credit side. Now what will be there in the debit side? To interest on capital. See, interest on capital is a, what we can say now in a way that it is a loss for the partnership firm. Now P&L appropriation account will be prepared from the point of view of firm. Okay, it will be prepared from the point of view of the partnership firm. Now I can say that interest on capital is a kind of loss for the partnership firm, because out of the profit they are giving interest on capital to the partners. Okay, now to salary again, or remuneration or commission will come on the debit side. Okay, and on the credit side it will come, interest on drawing will come, interest on drawings. Why interest on drawings? Interest on drawing is a gain for the firm, gain for the firm, right? A partner is withdrawing some money from the capital account. Now firm will charge some interest. If they are giving interest on capital, they will obviously charge some interest from them, right? So it will come on the credit side. Okay, now after all these transactions, whatever is left will be transferred to partners capital account. Okay, it will be transferred to partners capital account, and this account will be closed. Okay, so I hope this is clear. This is a brief summary. Okay, if you want you can check the detailed video. I'll give the link, will be shared in the description. Okay, now see, let's come to question number 8. In which situation profit and loss account be credited? Okay, in which situation would profit and loss account be credited? Now let's see the options. What is the option? For interest on capital, see, P&L appropriation account, let me prepare here. Okay, P&L appropriation account, okay. So for interest on capital, in which situation would P&L appropriation account be credited? So it is basically talking about this part. Okay, so interest on capital will come here. Okay, so this is not the right option. Interest on drawings, yes, interest on drawings. Okay, it will come at the credit side. Okay, so this can be the right answer, but will not hurry. Okay, will not be in a hurry. We'll check all the options. Okay, for partners commission, where will partners commission come? To commission will come on the debit side. Okay, for managers commission, will managers commission come to P&L appropriation? No, it is an item of P&L account, profit and loss account. Okay, so what will be the right answer? The right answer will be B. Okay, the right answer will be B. So now you can take the screenshot. Okay, now let's move to question number 9. Identify the odd one related to profit and loss appropriation account. What do you mean by odd one? Odd one means items which are not related to P&L appropriation account. Okay, now let's see the option. Identify the odd ones related to partnership appropriation account. Commission to partner, is this an item of P&L appropriation account? Yes. Okay, so this is not the correct answer. Now salary to partner, is this an item of P&L appropriation account? Yes. Okay, interest on capital, is this an item of P&L appropriation account? Yes. Okay, rent to a partner, is this an item of P&L appropriation account? No. Okay, so rent is basically a revenue nature expense. Okay, so it will go to P&L account. So this is the right answer. This is the right answer. Okay, now let's move to question number 10. Question number 10. Identify the right combination of type of account in making final account. Okay, so when we prepare a final account, what are the accounts which we will prepare? Okay, so what is the options? Let's see. Profit and loss account. Will we prepare profit and loss account? Yes, we will prepare profit and loss account. Will we prepare profit and loss appropriation account? Yes, this will be an item of final account. Will we prepare profit and loss suspense account? No, we will not prepare profit and loss suspense account. Suspense, see, suspense simply means doubt. Okay, so this account will not be prepared, it will be closed. Okay, this account will have to be closed at the year end. Okay, this account will have to be closed at the year end. Profit and loss adjustment account? No, will not prepare any profit and loss appropriation account. Partners capital account? Yes. Okay, so we will prepare these three type of accounts. So what will be the right answer? A, B and E. Okay, so A, B and E will be the right answer. So we are done with 10. Now let's move to question number 11. Now see the next, this is all you will get in P&L appropriation account. Okay, only 3 questions I could prepare. Now let's talk about capital account, fixed and fluctuating capital. Okay, again I have discussed this in the video, you can go and check it out. Now let me give you a brief summary of fixed and fluctuating capital. Fluctuating capital. Okay, so if question is asked you to prepare fixed capital account, okay, the types of account which you will prepare here is partners capital account, and partners current account, okay, so these are the type of account which you will have to prepare if the partners capital account is fixed. Okay, so now what will happen? This partners capital account will only have the item of initial balance. Okay, partners will introduce cash as capital, right? Only that amount will be in the partners capital account. If the partner has made any additional capital is introduced, okay, this will be transferred to partners capital account. And the third point is withdrawal of capital. Okay, so there is a difference between drawings and withdrawal of capital. Okay, so these 3 items will only come to partners capital account. Okay, if we are preparing fixed capital account. And the second account which we will prepare is partners current account. Okay, now partners current account will include all the items like interest on capital, interest on drawings, salaries to partners, okay, commission, etc. Okay, so all the items related to partners will go to partners current account. Okay, this will have same rule as partners capital account. Okay, same rule as partners capital account. So now when we prepare partners capital account, when we prepare fixed partners capital account, we will prepare partners capital account, and the second account which we will prepare is current account. Okay, so this is all about fixed capital account. Now if we prepare fluctuating capital account, see, I cannot discuss everything, okay, in detail, because it will be very long if I discuss everything in detail. Okay, dedicated videos I have made for around 30 minutes, okay, on this topic only. You can go and watch that nicely and your concept will be absolutely clear. Okay, so now let's talk about fluctuating capital. Now what do you mean by fluctuating? Fluctuating means always changing. Okay, now what do you mean by fixed? Fixed means constant. Okay, fixed means constant, this will not change. Fluctuating means changing. Okay, so in this case we will prepare only partners capital account. Okay, so this will be combination of these 2 accounts, so it will have these items and these items. Okay, so this is all about fixed and fluctuating capital. Okay, so now let's come back to the questions. Let's see the question number 11. The capital account of partners will always show a dash balance under fixed capital account method. Okay, the capital account of partners will always show a dash balance under fixed capital account method. What is the answer? The answer is credit balance. Okay, you will get options, but the right answer is credit balance. Why credit balance? See, capital account, when we prepare capital account, okay, by balance BD, this is the amount. Say for example the capital was introduced was 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so this is debit side, this is credit side. So capital is a kind of liability for the firm. Why liability? Because once the partnership firm is ceased to exist, okay, once the partnership firm will be, business will be discontinued, the business will be over, this capital will be paid back to the partners. Okay, this capital will be, not this capital, the balance, okay, the balance amount will be paid back to the partner. Okay, so capital account will, under fixed capital, will always have credit balance. I hope this is clear. Okay, so the right answer is credit balance. Now let's move to question number 12. Drawings by partners are shown in which account? Profit and loss appropriation account. Is this the right answer? No. Okay, profit and loss appropriation account will include interest on capital, interest on drawings, okay, drawings, then salary, commission. So drawings by partner will be shown in capital account. This is the right answer. Will it be shown in profit and loss account? No. Will it be shown in revaluation account? No. So the right option left is capital account. Okay, now true and false. Okay, let's try to solve some true and false. Now question number 13. Current account must be prepared under the capital, current account must be prepared when the capital accounts are fluctuating. Is this true? See, I've told you now, when fluctuating capital account is maintained, we will only prepare partners capital account. Okay, so this will be, what will be the answer? This will be false. Okay, come to question number 14. The balance of partners capital account will decrease. The balance of partners capital account will decrease with the drawings and interest on drawings. Is this true? The balance of partners capital account will decrease with the drawings and interest on drawings. Yes, the answer is true. Why? Simply because, see, if this is the balance, it will have credit balance. If you withdraw, where will the drawings amount come? To drawings, to drawings, to interest on drawings. Okay, so this will be on the debit side, so this will reduce the balance of the capital account. Okay, so the statement is true. Now come to question number 15. By debiting partners capital account, we increase his capital. Is this true? By debiting partners capital account, we increase his capital. This will be false. Why this will be false? See, when you prepare partners capital account, okay, so cash introduced. When you introduce a cash, what will be the journal entry? Debit what comes in, cash is coming into capital. Okay, so this cash will come on the credit side by cash. Okay, say for example 1 lakh. This is debit side, this is credit side. Okay, so what was the question? By debiting partners capital account, we increase capital. This is what? False. No, the answer should be credit. Okay, so this is false. Now come to question number 16. Under fixed capital method, any addition to capital will be shown in partners capital account. Under fixed capital method, okay, any addition to capital will be shown in partners capital account. What is the answer? True. The answer is true. See, I have told you now. I have told you that when we prepare fixed capital account, okay, when we prepare fixed capital account, see, initial balance of capital will be there, additional capital, any addition to capital will be in the partners capital account, withdrawal of capital. Okay, so this statement is true. Okay, we are done with question number 16. Now come to question number 17. What is question number 17 saying? Current account of partners are maintained under fluctuating capital method. Is this statement true? No, this is false. Why? What's the question? Let's read it again. Current accounts of partners are maintained under fluctuating capital method. No, under fluctuating capital method we prepare only partners capital account. Okay, current account is prepared under fixed capital method. Okay, so this answer is false. So current account will be prepared under which? Under fixed capital method, because the partner's capital account will be fixed, no? So all the transactions will go to current account of partner. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. So you just take the screenshot. Okay, sorry, wait, that was the question. You just take the screenshot of this first, of these 4 questions, 13, 14, 15 and 16. The question was partners current account are maintained under fluctuating capital method. Okay, so what was the answer? The answer was false. Okay, partners capital current account are maintained under the fluctuating capital method, so this is false. Okay, so this was all about fixed and fluctuating capital. I hope you have understood. Simple and easy, right? Now let's move to the next part, interest on capital. Okay, so we will solve questions on interest on capital. Okay, this is very important. Basically all the concepts are important. Okay, because this is particularly on exam oriented. Okay, you will not get prepare revaluation account, prepare partners capital account, prepare balance sheet. You will not get those type of question. Okay, you will get objective types, so it will be all on concepts. Okay, if your concepts are strong, you will not face a single problem in the exams. Out of 50, you will be able to solve 50 questions. Okay, if your concepts are strong. If your concepts are not that strong, you will find a bit tricky, but not that. Okay, if you watch all my videos, you will surely be able to score good marks. Okay, so now before we move further, again let's discuss in detail interest on capital. Okay, not in detail, in brief, let's discuss interest on capital. Now what is interest on capital? Interest on capital. Okay, now see, say for example A is a partner, B is a partner. Okay, now they both have started a business called A and B company. Okay, they have started a business. Now A has introduced 1 lakh and B has introduced 2 lakh. Okay, now what they have done, they have introduced money into the business. Okay, so on the money which they have introduced as capital, they will get interest on this. Again, I have discussed this whole thing in detail. Okay, you can go and check it out. Now A and B will what? Get interest from the firm. Okay, so can I say interest on capital is a gain for the partners, because what? They are getting the interest on capital. Say for example, okay, you give a loan to a bank, you give a loan to anyone, any person. Okay, so you get the interest. Now you are giving the loan to a person, he gives you the interest. Okay, he pays you interest, so it is a gain for you. Likewise, when a partner has introduced capital into the business, capital is a liability for the business now, so he will get interest on capital. Okay, there is another concept related to interest on capital. Okay, the logical why they used to give interest on capital, I will not discuss that right now. Okay, now interest on capital is a gain for the partner and loss for the partnership firm. Okay, can I say this? Loss for the partnership firm. Okay, so you try to remember these 2 points. Okay, interest on capital is a gain for the partner, it is a loss for the partnership firm. Okay, so now let's move to the questions. Now question number 18. What is question number 18 saying? For the following information, it should be from. Okay, it should be from the following information, calculate interest on capital of C, a partner, for the year ending 31st/3/2022. Okay, so we'll have to calculate interest on capital for a partner. Okay, C's capital 31st March 2022. See, when is the year ending? 31st/3/2022, and we have given the question is given as the closing balance of capital account. Okay, next point number 1. Point number 2, profit of C during the year is 3 lakh. Okay, C got his profit share 3 lakh rupees. Drawings during the year, he has withdrawn 1 lakh rupees during the year. Okay, third point. Now fourth point, additional capital introduced on 1st/10/2021 is 5 lakhs. Okay, now what is the rate of interest? 12% is given. 12% is given. Now what is the requirement of the question? We have to calculate interest on capital. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, to calculate, I will show you in a longer form, but in the exams I will tell you how you can solve this type of questions. Okay, so now what is the requirement of the question? We have to calculate interest on capital. Okay, now before we start, you should always know one thing which you have to know. You note this down, okay? Important notes. Note. Okay. Interest on capital is generally calculated on the opening balance. On the opening balance and capital introduced, and additional capital, okay, and additional capital, okay. You have to note this point, okay, these two. Interest on capital is generally calculated on the opening balance and additional capital. You note this down in a separate notebook, in a separate paper, okay. So before you go to the exams, I will tell you the important notes, okay, then you note that in a separate paper, and when you go to the exam you can read this out, okay. You read this out and you just revise and you go to the exam and you will be pass with flying colors, okay. So this is important, okay. You note this down, okay. I'll give you some time, you note this down. Interest on capital is generally calculated on the opening balance and additional capital, okay. Now let's move to our question. Now we'll have to calculate interest on capital, right? The requirement of the question is to calculate interest on capital. So the question has given us closing balance. See, this is closing balance, na? Year is ending on 31st March and this rupees 12,000 is for closing balance, okay. Nothing is mentioned regarding the opening balance. So what is the first task which we have to do here is we have to calculate the opening balance, okay. So now let's calculate the opening balance of capital account, okay. So calculation of opening balance of capital account of C's capital, okay. Now for a better understanding, I will prepare C's partners capital account, okay. Partners capital account. Exam, you don't have to prepare all this, okay. You can just do it in a rough, okay. Now see, what is the question? What is the question given us? Question is given us the closing balance, okay. This is the closing balance, this is the closing balance. So the closing balance will come at this side to balance CD 12 lakhs, okay. Next, profit of C during the year is 3 lakhs. So where will profit come? Profit will come here by P&L appropriation account. It has been transferred for P&L appropriation account, okay. So profit will come on the credit side, because debit side will, all the decreases in the capital will be written here and all the increases will be written on the credit side, okay. So profit will increase the capital of the partner, right? So we will credit capital account, okay. Drawings during the year is 1 lakh. Now what will drawings do? Drawings will reduce the capital, right? So drawings will come on the debit side, 1 lakh. Now next information is given is additional capital introduced on 1/10/21 is 5 lakh rupees, okay, 5 lakh. So by cash, wait, let me write the date, okay. When was the date? 1/10/2021 by cash, additional capital. What was the amount? 5 lakhs, okay, 5 lakhs. So 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs. Now rate is given 12%. So we will need this rate when we calculate interest on capital, okay. So now see, nothing else is there, no other item is there, okay, no other item is there. So what is the total of debit side? 13 lakhs. And what is the total of credit side? 8 lakhs. Can I write 13 and 8 lakhs this way? No, I cannot do that, right? I cannot do that. So what I'll have to do, this side will also be 13 lakhs, okay. But there is a difference of 5 lakh rupees. See, this is 8 lakhs and this is 13. So there is a difference of 5 lakhs. So where will this 5 lakhs go? It will be our opening by what? Balance BD. It will be our opening capital, okay. Now what was our target? The main task was to calculate opening balance, okay. We have found out the opening balance, right? This was the requirement. So we have found out the opening balance, okay. Pause the video and note this down. Now the next task is the main task is to calculate interest on capital, okay. So let's calculate interest on capital. Calculation of interest on capital. I have told you interest on capital will be calculated on the opening balance, okay. So what was the opening balance? 5 lakhs into what was the rate? 12%, no? See, 12% was given, 12% per annum. So this interest on the opening balance will be calculated for 1 year, okay. So 12 by 100. What will be the amount? I guess it's 60,000. Yeah, 60,000, okay. Now there was one additional capital also, no? 5 lakhs introduced on 1/10/2021. So we will provide interest for this also, okay. So on 1/10/2021, how much was introduced? 5 lakhs into 12 by 100. Now it was introduced on 1/10. See, it was introduced on October. So you count, they are following financial year. Okay, see, year is starting on 1st April and it is ending on 31st March, and the capital is introduced on 1/10/2021. Okay, so how many months you can count from October? See, first 10 21 to 31st 3/22. How many months? October, November, December, January, February, March. Is it on October? Yeah, 1/10. Okay, so October, November, December, January, March, for 6 months. Okay, so 6 by 12. What will be the answer? It will be 30,000. Okay, so now what is the right answer of interest on capital? 90,000. This is the right answer. Okay, you note this down, you pause the video and you note this down. Okay, now the other way to calculate, let's find out an easy and alternative way. Okay, alternative way, how will you do? Let's see how will you do. You will add these drawings and closing balance. Okay, you will add these drawings and closing balance. So balance, you will write like, you don't have to write all this. Okay, this will be all done in the rough paper, so you can write it the way you like. Okay, so closing balance was how much? 12 lakhs. Drawings, how much was the drawings? 1 lakh rupees. Total of debit side is 13 lakhs. Less, you will less the credit side. See, this is the requirement of the question. Okay, so you will not less this. Okay, don't less this. You will less 3 lakh plus 5 lakhs. Okay, so profits 3 lakhs, additional capital 5 lakhs. So the balance will be the opening balance. Okay, you will be able to solve this question this way if the PNL partners capital account is clear in your mind. Okay, if partners capital account is not clear in your mind, you will not be able to solve this way. Okay, you will be confused. So it's always better to solve this way. I always recommend you solve by preparing partners capital account. Okay, so what is the answer for this? Let me just clear this. Okay, so that you can note it down. Okay, so what is the correct answer? The correct answer is 90,000. Okay, so the correct answer is 90,000. Now let's move to question number 19. Interest on capital. What is question number 19 saying? Interest on capital will be shown on the debit side. On the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account. Okay, and this side of partners capital account. Interest on capital will be shown on the debit side of P&L appropriation account and this side of credit account. What will be the answer? It will be credit side of partners capital account. Why? When you prepare a partners capital account, credit side is for increase, right? So interest on capital will increase the partner's capital balance, right? So it will come on the credit side. Interest on capital. This is a gain for the partner, na? It is a loss for the partnership firm, but it is a gain for the partner. So it will come on the credit side. Okay, I hope this is clear. So the right answer is credit. Okay, so we are done with question number 19. Now interest on drawings. Okay, this you can say very important. Okay, very important. You will get good questions from this topic. Trust me, you will get good questions from this topic. Okay, so now we will have to understand interest on drawings properly. Okay, now for this again I have recorded a dedicated video, okay, interest on drawings, wherein I have discussed in details, okay, how to calculate interest on drawings, what are the cases in which we can calculate interest on drawings. Okay, so you go and watch that video first. Okay, I will recommend you to go and watch that video first, or I will give that link in the description. Then only you continue with this MCQ. Okay, otherwise you will not be able to understand properly. Okay, but if your concepts are clear, interest on drawings, okay, what will be the case if we have withdrawn 2,000 rupees every month, okay, at the beginning of the month, if we have withdrawn at the end of the month, beginning of the quarter, end of the quarter. So there are different cases. Okay, so you go and watch the video first, then you come back to this lecture. Okay, it will be very helpful for you. Now for those who though for students whose concepts are clear, okay, on interest on drawings, we can move further with this question. Okay, so now I'm not saying that you are not don't take it the other way. Okay, I'm just saying for your betterment, so that this will be more easy for you, because you will, this type of question you will get in the exams. Okay, so now let's move with question number 20. Okay, now what is question number 20 saying? When the total amount withdrawn is given, okay, withdrawn means drawings, when the amount of drawings is given, when the amount of drawings is given, but the date of withdrawal, the date of withdrawal is not given. Okay, interest on drawings is charged for the period of, okay, in this case what is happening, drawing amount is given, okay, the amount the partner has withdrawn is given, okay, but what is not given? The date is not given. See, the date is not given. Okay, so we'll calculate interest for how many months? Is 9 months the right answer? No. Is 12 months the right answer? No. Is 3 months the right answer? No. So what's the right answer? 6 months. Okay, so if nothing is mentioned about the period, okay, we will always calculate interest for how many months? For 6 months. Okay, so the right answer is 6. Okay, so this is the right answer. I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move with question number 21. Mr. Raj, a partner, withdraws 10,000 per month. He is withdrawing 10,000 per month in the end of every month. In the end of every month. Okay, what will be the amount of interest on drawings at the rate 18% per annum? So this is the question. How much he is withdrawing? He is withdrawing 10,000 per month in the end of every month. Okay, so let's try to understand this question. Question number 21. Question number 21. Okay, so he is withdrawing how much? He is withdrawing 10,000 per month at the end of every month. Okay, he is withdrawing 10,000 per month end of every month. Okay, so Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. Okay, so these are 12 months. So when is he withdrawing? He is withdrawing end of every month. Okay, so he is withdrawing on 31st Jan, then 28 Feb and so on. Okay, so we have to calculate on average period basis, right? There is a box given, okay, in your textbook there will be period given, wherein teacher will say you to by heart this. Okay, no, you will not by heart. Okay, if you by heart you will be more confused. We'll understand it logically. Okay, so see, I have discussed it in detail, okay, in the video. Now, is it possible to calculate interest for every month? See, this 10,000 has been used for, the partner has used this 10,000 which he has withdrawn on 31st Jan for 12 months, for 11 months, right? Because 31st Jan, the last of date. So interest for January will not be calculated. Now, the amount which he has withdrawn here will be used for 10 months, okay, and which he withdrawn on 31st March will be used for 9 months and so on. Okay, now is it possible to calculate this for every month? No. Okay, so in this case what we will do, we will apply the average method, right? We used to apply the average method. See, the amount of withdrawn is given. Now you have to calculate interest. How will you calculate interest? Total drawings into rate into period. This is the way you will calculate. So total drawings is 10,000 per month and rate is 8%. Okay, so what is the total drawings? Total drawings is 10,000 per month. You have withdrawn it 12 times, right? Every month you have withdrawn, and the rate is 8% divided by 100 into period. Now we'll have to calculate the period. Okay, so for calculating the period we will use average method. Okay, so average method, average period, we'll calculate the average period. So what is the opening? How will you calculate average period? What will be the average period? Period left after first withdrawal plus period left after last withdrawal divided by 2. So when you calculate the average of anything, what will you do? You will do opening. When you calculate average stock, what you used to do? Opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. Okay, I have done this. Okay, so we have to calculate the period, right? It's not possible to calculate drawings for every month, so we will apply the average method. Okay, so in this what will you do? Period left after first withdrawal. So see, when was the first withdrawal done? 31st Jan. Okay, so 31st Jan. So how many periods are left after 31st Jan? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 period, right? 11 months are left. So 11 plus how many months are left after? See, plus periods left after last drawing. So the last drawing will be on 31st December because we are withdrawing 10,000 every month on the end of every month, right? So what is the period left after 31st December? 0, right? 0, because we'll assume that we are solving question on calendar year basis. Okay, now what is the period left after December is 0. So what will be the average period? 11 divided by 2 will be 5.5. Okay, so this will be 5.5 months. Now you will calculate drawings for 5.5 months. 5.5 divided by 12. Okay, so what will be the answer? See, 10 into 12 is for the total drawings. Okay, they have withdrawn 12 times, not 10,000. So what will be the right answer? The right answer is 4,400. Okay, so answer of question number 21 is 4,400. If you want, you can note this down. Okay, you can note this down. You note this down first. Then you note this down. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now let's move to question number 22. Okay, what is question number 22 saying? You want to take the screenshot of this question, you can take a question number 21. Now what is question number 2 saying? Let's see. When fixed amount of money is withdrawn quarterly, when it is withdrawn quarterly, okay, quarterly by partners at the beginning of each quarter, at the beginning of each quarter, for how many months is interest to be calculated on the total money withdrawn during the year? Okay, so basically we have to calculate average period. Okay, so fixed amount, nothing is mentioned about the amount, so forget about the amount. We have to calculate the average period. Okay, is withdrawn quarterly at the beginning of each quarter. Okay, at the beginning of each quarter. So how many quarters are there in a year? There are, how many quarters are there? There are 4 quarters. 1, 2, 3 and 4. One quarter will have 3 months. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Very basic. So let's draw a timeline again. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. Okay, so what is happening? Fixed amount has been withdrawn. Fixed amount has been withdrawn at the beginning of each quarter. See, at the beginning of each quarter. Okay, so when is the first withdrawn been done? Beginning of first quarter. When is the beginning of first quarter? 1st Jan. Okay, so here we have withdrawn some amount, say X amount is not mentioned. Okay, so this will be first quarter, this will be second quarter, this will be third quarter and this will be fourth quarter. Okay, so the first withdrawn is on 1st Jan. So we are withdrawing equal amounts at the beginning of each quarter. Okay, at the beginning of every quarter. So the second amount will be withdrawn on 1st April, third amount will be withdrawn on 1st July, fourth amount will be withdrawn on 1st October. Now we have to calculate average period. Okay, so what is the period left after first withdrawing? See, we are withdrawing on 1st Jan, so whole month of Jan will also be included. Okay, so Jan, Feb, 1, 2, 12 months basically. Okay, and what is the period left after last day of withdrawing? See, we are withdrawing on 1st October, so what is the period left? 3 months. Okay, so 3 by 2, what will be the answer? Divided by 2 will be 7.5 months. Okay, so what is the right answer? The right answer is 7.5 months. Okay, 7.5 months. So the right answer will be 7.5 months. Okay, you can take the screenshot now. I hope this is clear. Now question number 23. Come to question number 23. What is question number 22 saying? 23 saying, calculate interest on drawings. We have to calculate interest on drawings at the rate 5%. when a partner withdraws rupees 6,000 at the end of each month. Now he's withdrawing 6,000 at the end of each month. We have to calculate interest on drawings. Okay, so what is he withdrawing? 6,000 at the end of each month. Okay, again let's draw the timeline. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. He is withdrawing how much? See, he's withdrawing 6,000 at the end of each month. Okay, he's withdrawing 6,000 at the end of each month. 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 and so on. Okay, so what will be the amount of interest? Total drawings into rate into average period. Okay, divided by 12. Now what will be the total amount? How much he's withdrawing? He's withdrawing 6,000. Okay, so he's withdrawing 6,000 for how many months? 12 months. See, he's withdrawing every month now, 6,000 till December 31st. Okay, so the total amount will be 6,000 into 12 into rate. What is the rate? 5%. Okay, the rate is 5% into, we have to calculate the average period. Okay, so let's calculate the average period. What is the average period? Period left after first withdrawal. How many periods are left after first withdrawal? The first withdrawal is on 31st Jan. So how many periods are left? There are 11 months left. Okay, so 11 plus, now when is the last withdrawal? 31st December. So 0 period is left after 31st December. So what will be the amount? 5.5 period, 5.5 months. Okay, so the average period is 5.5 months. Okay, now let's find out the interest on drawings. 6,000 into 12, so the total drawings is 72,000 into 5% into 5.5 by 12. Okay, so what is the right answer? 1650. So the interest amount is 1650. Okay, rupees 1650. You take the screenshot of the question, then you can copy the answer. Okay, from here. Okay, so this I have discussed in detail, okay, in the dedicated video of interest on drawings. You can go and check that out. So now let's solve question number 24. Okay, so let's read what's question number 24 saying. Interest on drawings of a partner has been calculated at 3,000. Okay, at rupees 3,000. So the interest on drawing amount has been given. The interest on drawing amount has been given 3,000 rupees. Okay, the rate is 8% per annum. Who has drawn equal amounts in each quarter? Okay, commencing from the end of first quarter throughout the year. Okay, so he has withdrawn the amount. The withdrawn amount is not given. Okay, so let X be the withdrawn amount, and he has withdrawn equal amount. Okay, he has withdrawn equal amount in each quarter commencing from the end of first quarter, okay, throughout the year. Now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the amount of drawings of partners per quarter would be. Okay, so let's see question number 24. Okay, so question number 24. Okay, question number 24. Question number 24. Let X be the amount withdrawn per quarter. Okay, there are 4 quarters in a year. 4. Okay, now let's do the timeline. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So 1 quarter, second, third, fourth. Okay, so he has withdrawn. See, the question has said he has withdrawn equal amounts in each quarter commencing from the end of first quarter. Okay, so when he has withdrawn, the first amount has been withdrawn on 31st March. Okay, and the last amount will be withdrawn on 31st December, right? So we have to calculate the amount of drawing. Okay, interest has been given. How will we calculate interest on drawings? Interest on drawings is equal to total drawings into rate into average period divided by 12. Okay, so we are given the interest amount. See, the interest amount has been given 3,000 rupees. Okay, so the interest amount is 3,000. What is the total drawing? We don't know now the total drawing per quarter. So let X be the drawing per quarter. And how many quarters are there in a year? 4 quarters. Okay, what is the rate? What is the rate? 8%. Okay, the rate is 8%. 8 divided by 100 into, we have to calculate the average period. Okay, so the task is to calculate the average period. Okay, so let's calculate average period. Average period, see what is the period left after first withdrawal? 339 9 months, plus what is the period left after last withdrawal? 0, divide by 2, the answer will be 4.5 months. Okay, so the average period is 4.5 months. Now how will we calculate? 3000 is equal to 4x into, you will into this 2 first. Okay, you will into this 2 first. So what will be the amount? Before that you divide this. Okay, 8 divided by 100 will be 0.08 into 4.5. okay, we'll do into 4.5 divided by 12. So what will be the answer? 4.5, it will be 0.36. okay, so 3000 is equal to 4x into 0.36 divided by 12. Now we will multiply this 3000 by 12. okay, 3000 by 12. So what will be the answer? 3000 into 12 will be 36,000. okay, so 36,000 is equal to 4x into 0.36. okay, so 36,000 is equal to, if you do 4x into 36.36 into 4 will be 1.44x. okay, 1.44x. so now 1.44x is equal to 36,000. so what is the value of x? 36,000 divided by 1.44. so what is the value of x? 36,000 divided by 1.44, it is 25,000. okay, so we have withdrawn 25,000 per quarter. So the answer is rupees 25,000. okay, so you can copy this. Okay, so what was the average period? 9 plus 0 divided by 2 is equal to 4.5 months. okay, so now we are done with question number 24. Now let's see question number 25. okay, 25. In a partnership firm, a partner makes drawings of rupees 7,000 per month. okay, per month drawing is given 7,000 per month at the rate of 4% per annum. Now we have to calculate interest on drawings. See, in order to calculate interest on drawings, what we need? Question number 25. Question number 25. okay, so interest on drawings, we need total amount, total withdrawal into rate into average period divided by 12. okay, so we have to calculate the interest amount, right? So question is given us 7,000 per month. See, the drawing is 7,000 per month. okay, so what will be the total drawings? 7,000 into 12, rate is given 4% into average period divided by 12. okay, now our task is to calculate average period. okay, see, has the question mentioned anything about the drawings? When is the drawings being done? At the beginning, at the end? Nothing is mentioned, right? So in this case, what will you do? You will always take beginning of each month. okay, beginning of each month. So let's again do the timeline. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. So if the first withdrawal is on 1st Jan, so what is the period left after 1st Jan? 12, right? Opening period is 12, plus what is the period left after last withdrawal, which is on 1st December? 1 month, right? 1st December to 31st December, so 1 month is left, 1 by 2. okay, so what will be the average period? 12 plus 1 divided by 2 will be 6.5. okay, so the average period is 6.5 months. 6.5. so what is the total drawings amount? 7,000 into 12 is 84,000 into 4 by 100 into 6.5 by 12. Now how will you solve? How will you solve? 84,000 into, you into this 2, you into this 2. okay, 6.5 into 4 is 26 divided by 1200. okay, so 26 divided by 1200 into 84,000 is 1819.99. okay, so round off will be 1820. Okay, so this is the answer, 1820. So what is the answer? 1820. Okay, so you can copy this. Question number 25. Okay, now we are done with question number 25. Now let's move to question number 26. This is miscellaneous questions. Okay, so match list 1 with list 2. We have to match list 1 with list 2. Okay, so partner salary, where will partner salary go? Will it go to P&L account debit side? No, partners items will be transferred to P&L appropriation account. Okay, so now you have to imagine the P&L appropriation account in your mind. Okay, so P&L appropriation account is prepared from the point of view of firm. Okay, so partner salary is a loss for the firm. Okay, so it will go to debit side of P&L appropriation account, right? Manager salary is an item of P&L account. Okay, manager is an employee. Okay, he's not a partner, so his salary will be transferred to P&L debit side. Okay, distribution of loss. Now where will distribution of loss take place? P&L appropriation account credit side. Okay, so this is the answer, and commission receipt will be P&L debit side. Okay, so this is the answer for question number 26. I hope this is clear. You may have doubt on this, no? Distribution of loss. So let's try to understand this. Okay, let's prepare P&L appropriation account. Question number 26. So when we prepare P&L appropriation account, so this debit side and this is credit side, right? So here will be net profit transfer from the P&L account. Okay, now you will pay interest to the partners, you will pay salary to the partners, you will pay commission, you will pay other things to the partner, you will get interest on drawings, right? Now where, in which case will there be drawings, will there be loss, right? If this part, if this debit side is more than the credit side. Okay, so if debit side is more than the credit side, where will the balancing figure come? On the credit side, right? On the credit side. So if the balancing figure is on the credit side, which means there is a loss. Okay, so loss will be what? In the credit side. Okay, now see, distribution of loss will be P&L appropriation account credit side. Okay, and commission received is a gain for the partnership firm, so it will go to credit side of profit and loss account. I hope this is clear. Now let's move to question number 27. Match list 1 with list 2. Okay, so we have to match list 1 with list 2. Now permanent drawings will go to, will it go to credit side of partner's current account? No. Permanent drawings means, what do you mean by permanent drawings? Withdrawal of capital, right? Now withdrawal of capital will go to debit side of partner's capital account. It will go to debit side of partner's capital account, right? And interest on capital will go to, where will interest on capital go? Credit side of partner's current account, debit side of partner's current account, credit side of partner's capital account. Now you will have a question. Okay, there is very confusion. Okay, with regards to fixed capital or fluctuating capital. Okay, now you'll have to use your brain at this point. Now see, interest on capital, can it go to credit side of partner's current account? If we are preparing current account, can it go to credit side? Yes, it can go to credit side, right? Now can it go to debit side of partner's current account? No, it cannot go to debit side, because debit side will have all the losses. Okay, so interest on capital is a gain, it will increase the capital of the partner. Can it go to credit side of partner's capital account? Can it go to credit side of partner's capital account? Yes, it can go to credit side of partner's capital account. Okay, so in this case, how will we solve this question? How will we solve this question? For now, let's leave this part. Okay, because there is doubt between these 2 points. There is doubt between these 2 points. Now let's see C. Okay, C. Let's see point number C. Fresh capital introduced. Where will fresh capital introduce go? In case of fixed, also it will go to credit side of partner's capital account. You see here, in case of fixed capital account, it will go to partner's capital account. In case of fluctuating, also it will go to partner's capital account, right? So the right answer for B will be 1. Okay, because C has been taken to 3. Okay, the correct answer for C is 3, so the correct answer for B will be 1. See, this is the way questions will trick you. Okay, you have to be very, very careful. Now interest on drawings will go to debit side of partner's current account. It will reduce the capital balance. Okay, so it will go to debit side of partner's current account. Okay, so this is, we are done with question number 27. Now let's see question number 28. Salary account comes under which head? Indirect expenses, direct income. Salary is an expense for the firm. Will it be direct income? No. Okay. Will it be indirect income? No. We are left with direct expenses and indirect expenses. Now, is salary a direct expenses? No. Okay. Wages is a direct expenses. Okay. Again, this I have covered in my basic lecture. Okay. Basic lecture. Difference between indirect and direct expenses. So, salary will be our indirect expenses. Okay. So, this will be the right answer. We are done with question number 28. Now let's move to question number 29. Okay, now what is the question saying? Identify the right combination of types of account in making final account. I guess we have solved this question, no? Yeah, we have done this question. Anyhow, let's solve it again. Okay, so what will be the correct combination? We will prepare profit and loss account. Yes. We will prepare profit and loss appropriation account. Yes. Will we prepare P&L suspense account? No. Will we prepare P&L adjustment account? No. Will we prepare partners capital account? Yes. So the right answer will be A, B and E. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move to question number 30. Okay, so for MBSC student, Mizoram board students, this question is from question number 22 of your textbook, page number 55. Okay, you can go and check this question from there also. Now let's read the question. A, B and C are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. A, B, C are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. However, A and B have guaranteed. Who have guaranteed? A and B. A and B have guaranteed that C's share in no year shall be lesser than 30,000. See, C's share will not be less than 30,000. This is concept of guarantee by a partner. Very easy concept. Okay. The net profit for the year amounts to 90,000. Calculate the deficiency borne by A and B. Right. So C has been guaranteed a minimum profit of 30,000. Minimum profit of 30,000. Minimum profit of 30,000. Who has given the guarantee? Indirectly it is given in the question, A and B, because the deficiency will be borne by A and B. Okay, so let's try to solve this question. Okay, question number 30. Question number 30. Okay, so A and B, A, B, C are partners. Okay, ratio is 3:2. 3:2:1. Okay, so who has been given the guaranteed? C has been given the guaranteed. Okay, C is given the guaranteed. Who has given? A and B. Okay, so now directly let's calculate C's share of profit. C's share of profit. So what is the profit amount? 90,000. See, the profit of the year is 90,000. Okay, so 90,000 into what is the share of C? 1. 1 divided by 6. Okay, so what will be the share of C? 15,000. 15,000 is the share of C, right? But what is the guaranteed profit? 30,000. Okay, so guaranteed profit is 30,000, right? What is the deficiency amount? Deficiency amount is 30,000 minus 15. C has been guaranteed a minimum profit of 30,000, but he is getting only 15,000, right? So deficiency of 15,000 will be borne by A and B. Okay, so A's deficiency in favor of C will be 15,000 into B 15,000 into. Now in which ratio will we share? We will share in this ratio, 3:2. Okay, so 3/5, 2/5. So what is the amount of deficiency to be borne by? A will be 9,000 and B will be 6,000. So this is the correct answer, 9,000 and 6,000. Okay, 9,000 by A and 6,000 by B. 6,000 by B. Okay, so you can copy this answer. We are done with question number 30. Sorry, this was question number 30 now. Okay, so we are done with question number 30. Okay, now let's see question number 31. What is question number 31 saying? A, B, C are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 5:4:1. Okay, A, B, C are partners. They are sharing profits in the ratio of A, B and C are partners. They are sharing profits and ratio in the profit and loss in the ratio of 5:4:1. Okay, now C is given a guarantee. Okay, who is given a guarantee? C is given a guarantee that his share of profits will not be less than 50,000. Okay, so C's share will not be less than 50,000. Okay, now the question has not mentioned anything about who has given the guarantee. Right, let's read the question further. Profit for the year ended 31st 3 2021 is rupees 40,000. Okay, so what is the profit amount? Profit amount is 40,000. Deficiency in the guaranteed profit of C is to be borne by B. See, who will borne the deficiency? B. Okay, deficiency to be borne by B is, so the requirement of the question is we have to calculate the deficiency borne by B. Okay, so now we will have to calculate C's share of profit. Okay, C's share in profits will be how much? No, wait, not 50,000. He has been guaranteed. How can this be correct? Profit for the year is 40,000. Wait, there is some mistake. Profit for the year is 40,000 and he has been guaranteed 50,000. Is this possible? There is some mistake in this question. Okay, so wait, I will just skip this question as of now. Okay, I will just skip this question as of now. I will take this up again. Okay, let me check with the question. There is some mistake with this. Okay, now let's come to question number 32. Question number 32. This is a very important question. This is a very important question and a bit tricky one. Okay, now let's see question number 32, the last question of unit 2. Okay, the last question of unit 2. So what is the question saying? A firm earned a net profit before commission of 48,300. Okay, net profit before commission of 48,300. Net profit before commission 48,300. As a partner was allowed a commission of 5% on net profit before charging any commission. Okay, so S was allowed commission 5% on net profit after charging commission. Okay, net profit after commission. Question has given us net profit before commission. See, the question has given us net profit before commission, but S is allowed 5% of net profit after charging the commission. Okay, now as per the deed, P, the other partner, has guaranteed as a minimum profit of 13,000. Okay, S has been guaranteed a minimum profit of 15,000. Okay, sorry, 13,000. Guaranteed a minimum profit of 13,000. Okay, now S, P and M, okay, shared the profit in the ratio of 3:2:5. Okay, so S, P and M, they are sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:5. Okay, 3:2:5. Now the net divisible profit share of P after S deficiency will be, now see, who is given a deficiency, who is given a guarantee? S is given a guarantee that his share in profits will not be less than 13,000. Okay, who has given the guarantee? P has given the guarantee. So what is the requirement of the question? The net divisible profit. We have to calculate the net divisible profit of P after deficiency borne by P, okay, in favor of S. Okay, so now let's solve this question, a very important question. Okay, now what is the question given us? The question has given us the net profit before commission. Net profit before commission. Okay, now S is to pay commission of 5% on net profit after charging the commission. Okay, after charging the commission, which simply means what will happen? See, what will happen? This is the net profit before charging any commission. Okay, S is allowed a net profit of 5% on net profit after the commission. Okay, they have been allowed to commission 5% after charging commission on this amount. So now can I say 48,300 includes 5% commission of S? Can I say this? Because the question is given us net profit before commission. Okay, net profit before commission is 48,300 and S has been allowed net commission of 5% on net profit after charging commission. Okay, now can I say this figure of 48,300 includes the commission of S 5%? I can say that, right? Because I have to calculate S commission on the figure after charging the commission. See, after charging the commission. Okay, so this is profit before charging the commission. Okay, so can I say this 48,300 is 105%? Can I say this? Because this 48,300 includes 5% commission. Okay, so if I divide 48,300 by 105%, I will get the figure for 1%. I will get the figure for 1%. Now, if I divide 48,300 by 105, I will get the figure for 1%. And if I into it by 5%, I will get the amount for 5%. Okay, so I will get the commission amount. The commission amount is 2,300. Okay, I hope this is a bit tricky. Okay, you just try to understand it. I will repeat it again. Okay, now the question is given us net profit before commission 48,300. 48,300 net profit before commission. Okay, but S has been allowed a commission of 5% on net profit after commission, which means this figure, okay, this figure should be after charging the commission. Now I don't know the amount of commission na? And I don't know the figure of net profit after commission, so I will say that this figure includes the 5% commission of S. Okay, so now this is the commission amount. Now this figure is net profit before commission. Now what will I do? I'll have to calculate net profit after commission. How will I calculate? 48,300 includes the commission amount of 2,300. So I will get the net profit after charging commission. Okay, now if you have understood this P&L appropriation account, okay, what will happen? This will be the net profit, 48,300. Now I will have to debit commission first, na, 2,300, and I will get the profit which will be transferred to the partners, right? To profit transferred to, there are three partners, SP and M. Okay, so now what is the divisible profit? 48,300 minus 2,300 will be 46,000. 46,000 will be divided between the partners, because you know that this amount will be after debiting all the expenses, after debiting commission, after debiting interest on capital. Okay, so this will be the final amount. So now who has been given the guarantee? P has given the guarantee to S that his minimum profit will be 13,000. Okay, so now let's calculate S share of profit. 46,000 into what is the ratio? 3:2:5. Okay, so 3 by 10. So what is the amount of share which S will get? 46,000 into 3 divided by 10 will be 13,800. Okay, he will get 13,800, but he has been guaranteed a minimum of 13,000. See, this is the way question will trick you. Okay, S share is 13,800, but he has been given a minimum guarantee. Okay, this is the minimum amount. Can he get more than this? Yes, he can get more than this. Okay, so this is the type of question you will get in the exam. Okay, it will trick you. See, minimum amount is 13,000, but he is already getting 13,800. So will P borne any deficiency? No, no deficiency to be borne by P. Okay, so now what was the requirement of the question? We have to calculate the net divisible profit share of P after S deficiency. Okay, will P borne any deficiency? No. Okay, so straight away we can calculate the share of P. Okay, P share will be how much? 46,000 into what was the ratio? 3:5. So 2 by 10. Okay, 2 by 10. What will be the amount? 46,000 into 2 divided by 10 will be 9200. Okay, 9200 will be the answer. Okay, so what will be the answer? 9200. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, I hope this is clear. I will come back to this question. Okay, we will solve this question again. This is previous year question. There is some mistake. Okay, I have done some mistake in writing the question. Now let's come back to question number 31. Okay, so there was one error, so I have make it correct. I have made the error correct. Now let's solve question number 31. Let's read the question. ABC are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 5:4:1. Okay, C is given a guarantee that his share of profit will not be less than 5,000. Okay, it will not be less than 5,000. This was, I've written 50,000 in the earlier question. Okay, so it should be 5,000. Now profit for the year ended 31st March 2021 is rupees 40,000. Okay, deficiency is to be in the guaranteed profit of C is to be borne by B. Deficiency to be borne by B is, okay, so let's solve this question. Question number 31. Okay, there are how many partners? 3. ABC, 5, 4. A is to B is to C, 5 is to 4 is to 1. Okay, so C is given a guarantee that his share will not be less than 5,000. C's share will not be less than 5,000. Okay, who has given a guarantee? B. See, B has given a guarantee. Okay, so B has given the guarantee. Okay, now simple question. Okay, the profit is 40,000. Now let's calculate C's share first. Okay, C's share is equal to 40,000 into ratio is 1 by 10. So what is the C share of profit? 4,000, but he has been given a guarantee of 5,000. So what is the deficiency to be borne by B? 5,000 minus 4,000 is equal to 1,000. Simple question. Okay, 1,000 is the amount. 1,000 is the answer. Okay, 1,000. Simple. So you just copy this if you want. Okay, so this is all for unit number 2. Okay, in the next lecture we will solve the questions of unit number 3. Okay, unit number 3 is basically the most important part. It will be many concepts will be covered in that unit. Okay, so if you have liked the video, you please share with your friends so that everyone will be benefited with this session. Okay, you should not be the one only watching the video. You should share with your friends. Okay, so that everyone will prepare well and everyone will pass with flying colors. Okay, I hope you have liked the video. So study hard. This is only few days are left, so you can make the best. Okay, make the best out of this remaining period. Okay, so that you can get good marks and you will be selected in one of the best colleges in India. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Now before I end this video, before I end this lecture, I want to request students of Mizoram, okay, students from Aizawl who have watched this lecture. I'm planning to give tuitions to class 12 students, commerce students, okay, in the same subject, accountancy, and I've just started. Right, students don't know about me. Right now you have given your class 12 exams, so if you're juniors, okay, they are asking you regarding tuitions. Okay, you can suggest me. Okay, and if you like the way I teach, okay, I would request you to suggest your suggest your juniors to take tuitions from me. I'll be giving tuitions 3 days a week. Okay, and the fees will be 2,500 per month. Now discount will be available for students facing financial hardships. If any student is facing problems, okay, with financial, if they are struggling financially, you can directly message me and you can ask for discount. Okay, I will make sure that no one knows that you are paying lesser fees. Okay, I'll make such an arrangement because I have personally faced the problems. Okay, when we had financial problems, I could not take tuitions because the tuition fee was very high. Okay, for those students I'm okay to give discounts. Okay, you don't have to be ashamed of asking discount. Okay, it's fine. If you want quality education, I'm always there to help those students. Okay, I'll be happy. Okay, it will be my honor to help those students. Okay, and the location will be Republic Bank. Okay, and I hope those students will come to take tuition from me. Okay, I assure you good marks in your exams. Okay, I will not simply make you solve questions. Okay, I will give you conceptual clarities. I will give you the real aspects. Okay, how things are actually done in the real world, in the accounting world. Now see, you are class 12 students. Okay, now this accounts will not leave you. Okay, until unless you leave the course, until unless you leave the stream. Okay, so if you go for job, say for example you get a job in accounts department. Okay, so accountancy will be a basic, will be a must subject. Okay, accountancy will always be there with you. So it's very important to understand the concepts. Okay, to understand how things are actually done in practical world. Okay, so this is all. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day and study well.